excited to film this video today because I'm going to be talking about something that I'm pretty passionate about. So if you didn't know, for the past few months I've been really getting into fitness and health, and it has honestly made the biggest difference to the way I've been feeling. So I decided that I wanted to talk about it more on my channel because I feel like a lot of you guys can probably relate to fitness and health, and I just think these type of videos are super fun. I personally love watching them, so I hope you guys like watching them too. So today I wanted to talk about how to start a healthy lifestyle. I think sometimes it can be quite hard to actually start a lifestyle and then stick to it. For me, I'd always start a healthy phase, I guess you could say. So I'd be healthy for a little bit and then I'd just stop doing what I was doing. But I'm going to talk to you guys today about how to make it a lifestyle that's easy to do and is maintainable. So first of all, you need to change your mindset towards a healthy lifestyle. Don't look at it as something that is really horrible and that you're going to dread. Look at it as something that is super exciting and is going to make you feel great. You really need to believe that you can do it. There is something out there for everyone to keep everybody active and healthy, so you just have to find your thing really. I know it can be quite hard to change your mindset overnight, so just do baby steps really, and just remember how good you feel when you actually do exercise and eat healthfully, because sometimes you forget, because obviously when you're working out it feels horrible at the time. Sometimes you're like, oh my god, I'm so tired, but you've got to remember how you feel afterwards. Just don't be scared to start a healthy lifestyle. You just need to believe in yourself and that you're capable of doing it. Next, I would say it's important to set yourself some goals. Goals are so important, whether they're long-term or short-term. They give you something to aim for, and once you've reached them, you feel super good. So maybe write down your goals so then you can look at them and visualize them. Something that might help you achieve your goals is to make a vision board. So maybe print out lots of motivational photos or quotes, and looking at those photos and quotes might motivate you to get out there and be active. Honestly, visualization is so powerful, and if you use it properly, you can do amazing things with it. I feel like visualization can really take you to places. So for example, you can visualize how great you feel after a workout or when you've reached one of your goals, and then that might motivate you to go ahead and actually do some exercise and eat healthily. Then you want to find what motivates you. For me, I'd have to say people. So for example, my family, my friends, and my boyfriend all really motivate me, especially since I go to the gym with them, and they live quite an active lifestyle as well. So that automatically makes living a healthy lifestyle so much easier and more fun. I also find motivation from watching things like YouTube videos. I watch so many YouTube videos on fitness and health, and I find them so inspiring and motivating. Also, going on Pinterest or listening to a podcast can also really help motivate you. You just have to find that one thing that gives you that drive. So I'm sure everyone wants to make being active easy, and it so can be for everyone. As busy as you are, you seriously can find time to get outside and be active. If you can't be active while you're at work or school, which is understandable, in your free time maybe do it. And you might be thinking, why would I want to do that in my free time? But maybe make it fun. So for example, go swimming with your friends. I've recently started going swimming with my boyfriend, which has been really fun. We do more talking than actually swimming, but still it's fun. You could even go for a run, or you could go for a walk. I live near a really nice esplanade by the beach, and that's super nice to do walks along. Even taking your dogs to the dog park, I do this quite a lot, and walking around after my dogs gives me a little bit of exercise. And you could even do something like trampolining. Like you could go to Sky Zone or Flip Out or any of those trampolining places and just jump around there. I know they even do workouts there as well, which is really cool. I've never actually done one. I don't know what they're like, but yeah, just incorporate a fun activity into your everyday life. Something that I really like to do as well is track my steps. This is something that my grandma does, and I mentioned in my last video, but she tries to do 10,000 steps a day, and she tracks it on her pedometer, but I don't have a pedometer, so I just use the health app on my iPhone. It just comes with your phone, and you can go on there and see how many steps you did in a day, and I definitely don't get to 10,000, not gonna lie, but I think this is a really great way to track your activity level and see if you've been out walking around much. So yeah, if you can't get out and do any exercise, maybe do that. Next I have plan out your meals and times you want to work out in advance. I think planning is the key to living an active lifestyle, because sometimes you actually have to work it into your day-to-day schedule, because everyone's really busy and sometimes you actually have to make time for it. I recently actually started meal prepping. I don't do this all the time because sometimes I do eat out and then my food's in the fridge and it's gonna go off. So only when I know that I'm going to be at home I'll meal prep. But I think this makes it so much easier to eat healthfully. Or even before you go grocery shopping, just plan out the meals that you're going to eat that week or the snacks that you're going to eat. so that you are organized and you know that you're going to create healthy meals. Don't just like grab random bits and be like, oh, I'll put something together. Just actually plan it out, because then you know exactly what's going into your meal. Also, as for planning out your exercise, I think it's great to allocate a time and look at it as almost like training. So for example, if you were a swimmer, you would have certain days of the week that you'd have to do training to get yourself to the point that you want to be. It's the same as if you want to be fit. You need to allocate days. You don't necessarily have to have certain days, but you need to allocate time to work out and train. So don't be afraid to miss out on other things and turn down offers to train, because I guess it's got to be one of your priorities. If you guys are beginners with eating healthily and you don't really know where to start, then I would recommend just eat natural foods. So just go back to your basics and work from there, and you can't really go wrong with that. Just cut out all the artificial foods, stick to your basics and cover all of the food groups, and then I'm sure you're on the right track. This is similar to what I said before, but plan out your workout or whatever activity you want to do the next day the night before. I get super overwhelmed at the gym by all of the equipment and stuff, so I find it really helps for me to plan out my workout, and if you do it the night before, then you have no excuse the next day. You can just go and you know what you're doing. What I like to do to find my workouts is go on Pinterest and type in printable workouts, and there is a bunch of workouts that people have made on there, and you can just follow them, and it's great because it tells you how many reps and sets you should do as well. And yeah, I feel like the picture's really in detail, so you can kind of see how they're using the equipment and stuff. I know that the printable workouts are actually from a certain website. I've forgotten what it's called, but I can find out what it's called and link it down below, where you can go on and customize your workout and then print it out. So I used to use this program, and I'm pretty sure you can use it for a month for free or a week for free or something, and then you have to pay after that, but you can literally just go on for a week and make all of your workouts, print them out, and then you don't need to use them again, so then it's still free. Or even if you're not interested in going to the gym, I think it's a great idea to maybe the night before plan out where you want to go for a walk the next day or something like that. My next point is to educate yourself. I think this is so important. I think it's great to do lots of research into workouts and also into foods, just to make sure that you're doing everything correctly, and also just know your options, because there are so many different diets out there, there's so many different ways to eat and different food options. So just do your research and find what suits you. Also do your research into exercise and what activities are out there, and just see what suits you best. Also, for example, the more I educate myself on workouts, the more confident I am at the gym, and then the happier I am to go, because I know when I first started going to the gym, I felt like I had no idea what I was doing, and I'd be really embarrassed to go because I thought that people would look at me and be like, what is that girl doing? But now I've done lots of research and I've kind of educated myself on it, I feel a whole lot more confident with what I'm doing. I know this next point isn't possible for everyone to do, especially if you're at school or you're just living at home, but it's to buy your own groceries or snacks. It can be quite hard to eat healthily if the rest of your family isn't, so I recommend buying your own food and then putting them maybe in containers and labeling them so people know that it's your things. Or even if you can't buy your own meals, just buy your own little snacks, so that you're not snacking on unhealthy things during the day. I've started to do this, so I've been buying these little boxes which have almonds and yogurt coated raisins in them, and they're in these tiny little boxes, so it's the perfect portion to have as a snack, and I've been snacking on them throughout the week, and they're so great. I love that I just have them there. The amount of times I probably would have snacked on something unhealthy if I didn't have them there is quite a lot, so they've helped me out a lot. So even if you can't buy your own healthy groceries to make a meal, even just buy a few different healthy snacks, because I feel like that will help you out a lot. Something that I think is great to do is to keep on top of your lifestyle, just make sure everything is on track really. And you can do this by maybe getting a journal and writing yourself out a graph, and then in your graph you want to write different things that you want to achieve. So for example, drinking 2 liters of water, working out today, going to bed early, eating healthily, eating healthy snacks and things like that. And every day that you do these things and you complete them, you can tick them off. And if you didn't, for example, drink 2 liters of water, don't tick it off. And then you can kind of keep track with how you're going and see if there's anything that you want to change. So if, for example, you're feeling really dehydrated and you're not too sure why, and you see that you haven't been drinking 2 liters of water each day, that would be why. That was a really bad example, but I couldn't think of anything else, but you guys know what I mean. My next tip is to go outside. Honestly, being outside is the biggest motivation to keep a healthy lifestyle. When you see other people working out and being outdoors, you want to do the same. Whenever I go down to the beach or like to a park for a walk, I always notice so many people down there working out. They could be doing a workout with a trainer in a group, or they could be going for a run, but there's just everyone's doing different things, or they could even be going for a surf or going for a sprint on the beach. everyone's doing something and it's so motivational. So even if you just want to go down there and just sit on a bench and watch, that might be the motivation that you need. Plus, being outside is just so great for your mental health. I just really encourage you guys to get outside every single day. I know this point's similar to one that I just said before, but prepare your meals in advance if you can. How many of you guys are making your food when you're super hungry and then start snacking on something else while you're creating your meal? I do this and it's probably not the best thing because then I'm full once I've made my meal. But if you've prepared your meal in advance, you can just heat it up or get it out the fridge and you have it straight away. You don't have to like spend half an hour or 15 minutes, I don't know how long it would take you to prepare your meal, but you don't have to spend time preparing a meal. I think it is so important to eat a nutritional breakfast every single day. It's great to start your morning off right, and it's proven that if you eat something healthy in the morning, you're more likely to eat healthy throughout the day. So for example, if you ate some chocolate for breakfast, then you're more likely to crave chocolate throughout the day. So maybe eat something healthy. Lately I've been having porridge, which has been really nice. I used to always have peanut butter on toast, which isn't too bad, but I've been loving porridge lately and it's been giving me so much energy. And my last point is to drink lots of water. I'm sure you've heard so many people say this, but it is so good for you, especially if you drink a lot, because it just flushes all the bad toxins out of you and will give you so much energy and make you feel great. Also, even if you don't like water, maybe drink lots of tea, lots of herbal teas. These are great for your appetite, but they also are really good for speeding up your metabolism as well. So that is everything for this video. I really hope you guys liked it. Please let me know in the comments if you want me to do more videos like this, because I would absolutely love to. So I really hope you guys like them as well. Also, do remember to give this video a thumbs up as it really helps out my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! And my phone just started ringing. Good timing!